And back over to Battlefront, the ultimate pinnacle of gaming. Let's see, Discord. Okay, get that shit ready. Go back over to YouTube. Like an old man trying to figure out Netflix. And there it is. It's playing the Imperial March. I am strictly like it's like there's strict orders not to play any music in this. I got fucking got load game. I just gotta keep talking. I gotta keep talking. Maybe if I Kashyyyk a shitty world. I'm still playing music. We're gonna go Naboo. We're gonna get Vader. Okay. Maybe I did that before John Williams' music came through. I have to keep talking. I'm gonna have to just... I have to keep speaking. Otherwise YouTube's gonna pick up the music. Ooh. Never before has the Imperial March put so much fear in my heart. I guess that's right. Alright, I don't know where Vader is because he doesn't get a special marker in this game, so I'm just going. I don't remember if they actually have Gungans during the Galactic Civil War thing, or if that's just Cold Wars. It's impeccable. Die via carpet. I've killed the carpet. Now I'm gaming. This might be the end of me. Let's go strafe. Let's go strafe. No. I really give my best, Lord Vader. I really did. I gotta find where Vader is. It's pretty easy to see. There he is. Vader should be out this way somewhere. Oh shit. No. There we go. Now we're fucking cooking with peanut butter here. Now making some real progress. There's Vader. I don't think the heroes are actually immortal in Battlefront 2004, but they are incredibly hard to kill. As hard to kill as the turrets. Now if Lord Vader would get into a... if he were to get into a tournament... not a tournament, turret, that'd probably be fucking... just be the end of it. The game would just cease to function. Really this is like the Vader we know from the comics though. Honestly. He just ignores all damage. I'm dead. Rebel sniper had a martyrdom. Right from the center. I can attack from any direction. I gotta find Vader. There he is. He's up over there just whooping ass all by himself. This is atrocious. I'm disgusted with the rest of the 501st. We might be Vader's fist, but we're about to get Vader's fisting. What that guy's doing out here? Let me see if I can switch grenades. Oh, I'm probably gonna die. The turrets in this are kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna try something else. We're gonna go with a more subtle method. Since Vader is just a fucking walking killing machine, I'm gonna keep a bazooka and like a ham radio on my back. Since the fucking rebels really enjoy their turrets, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick 3 fingers in. It's not a big deal. As a gamer, I have a fucking very extensive knowledge of fisting. When I was a little kid, it took me a long ass time to figure out these things have like meat-seeking missiles. It's taking this Wookiee an entire lifetime to figure out how to shoot, and even still he's missing me. But I don't come in last, because I come fast. I'm completely out of ammo. I also don't know what the binding is on PC Battlefront to switch back to your main weapon, which wouldn't matter anyway because I have rockets. I'll get this Rebels out of time. Alright, he'll live this time. I'm just gonna pass this time. They'll hunt him down. That's what I've been waiting for. Any particular reason I decided to play the OG Battlefront? Because I'm a man that doesn't know what to do, and sometimes when you don't know what to do, you gotta return to your roots. And this is as close to the base of the tree as I can get. This game is what defined me as a man. It's what made me the excellent sniper I am. As long as the enemies are running in a straight line. Or point blank, or blind, I'm deadly. These engineers repairing the turrets have got to cease. So look at this, it's ridiculous. It must be stopped.
Victory is imminent.
I've just been kind of over here twiddling myself the whole time. My team's really, well, Vader, more likely. Vader's really becoming a clutch. I know from my extensive knowledge of new, like, modern day gaming, that should have disabled his arm and blown him apart. Just look at Vader and all this 3-polygon light. Excuse me, Lord Vader, I have to go get a sick flick. No scoping. Lord Vader, are you proud? Oh, did you see that, Vader? Yeah, he saw. I could hear the pride in his scuba diving breathing. Look how fucking athletic I am, Vader. Have you ever seen running like this? Not likely. I am the elite. I am what we warned the rebels about. Because look, I have not flinched. My running form, uninterrupted. Unbothered by anything. All me. I don't know what the fires are off on the right. I really don't know what that's all about. Skitty boy, you gotta help me get chaos in a kilt. You should not need any help. Every man, like, leaps at the opportunity to get into a kilt. I like to save my planet. Yeah, sure. I don't fucking care.
Battlefront secured. Choose a planet to attack.
So now they can't do anything from Naboo, but they can do stuff from Yavin 4. But I fucking hate fighting on Yavin 4.
Naboo.
This is a real pickle. Because I don't like fighting on Naboo at all. I hate it. But I also hate Yavin 4. You know what? I'm just gonna get over with. I'm gonna bite the bullet because I know Naboo's got speeders and crap.
Choose a bonus to activate. Orbital sensors.
Yavin 4, they're not really gonna have a whole lot of these, so we're gonna go with Vader.
Jedi hero.
The Jedi in this are just vicious. Like whenever heroes would come into when heroes would come into the fray in Battlefront 2, like, don't get me wrong, I love Battlefront 2. But when they would come into the fray, it really wasn't that big of a deal. Like, you could kill them, you could see a health bar, you knew their time was limited. In this, not the case. Not even close. They can live as long as the battle is going, they have no health bar, they decide when they die. It's terrifying.
Vader has entered the battlefield.
I guess I'll just rush this like Normandy. How come you're playing the older Battlefront? Because it's better. Look at those physics. I'm terrible at both. I was shot from the bushes, and someone decided to turn my body into a skateboard. I like this OG Battlefront better than the other one. That's because I played this with my brothers. There's no tactic bushes like my grandfather did in Vietnam. The strategy has worked out flawlessly. I just have to make it into this objective. I might have to just make it into the objective. There's everything my gun had to offer. Was the war crime to hide behind the medical droid? Maybe. Let's try the dank trooper. Come on, let's pull it. My plan was foiled by the game's fucking shitty spread. Now, the Rebel Engineer is just a mastodon. He does not give up. The bullet spread on his cannon, this guy right here, it's tighter than my butt cheeks. Look at this. Insta-killed me. Although I did not kill him. So there's really no point to play anything other than this. With a sniper. This is like trying to capture Normandy. This is the objective. I always hated this one. There's no good way to finagle your way in here. Now, when the enemies start rolling in this, it's just like a Dark Souls moment. You might as well forget it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try and take my... Oh, I'm probably dead. He who shall not miss was right in front of me. Here he comes again. The way the Rebel Engineers are supposed to work is they're supposed to be up close and really make you question if you should push an objective, but the problem is it's like the Molesto in Destiny. They have no range. They are death incarnate. I bet that was one of them. I can't see it, but I can feel it in my heart that it was one of them. All of my troopers are attacking that though, so I guess I should follow suit. I could command some of these troopers to follow me, but I'm in the amplifier. Look at this. This is how the spread is supposed to be. Hello, Vader. See, Vader was a little confuzzled by the Wookiee standing on a brick. And while it seems strange and foreign to me, I know the Vader's got his game plan down pat, and nobody can question it. They're literally on every side of me. I can't do anything about it. Okay. The grenade BM in this one was also very strong. Even the NPCs did it, they realized. It's maps like this that really make you pity the stormtroopers on like Endor and shit. The bright white armor. Oh, he's got, yep, there it is. Schmeckledorf yet again. Alright, now let's see if we can take the hill. We're winning via attrition because fucking Lord Vader is here. Despite how it seems my character's just a killing machine compared to the regular AI. Oh, fucking thank you, Lord Vader. Vader's making me look like a chump. Just cleaning out the entire objective. Can we get Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2? I've never played the Plants vs. Zombies games. Let's see. Oh fuck, I can't think of anything to see. So what was the last song I heard on the radio? Let's watch the Rebel Trooper, Stormtrooper himself. Gotta take out that menace. Crisis averted. My ass cheeks have not been diverted. I was hoping there was going to be a big boy extra fun pack with mana on top of everything. Oh, there it is. There's the God Ray. That's about the best thing. Forget about Luke Skywalker being the hero for the Rebels. That's the best thing they have. Is the Rebel Engineer. Oh, Vader's just gonna hold the front down here. I respect it. Gotta have all your bases covered. Let's see what I can do with the sniper rifle. The long arm. I don't need the long arm. God himself struck that man down. As a sniper, I think it's about time to do some aggressive recon. What do snipers fucking... What chance do mere snipers stand against scatter shotguns? It's plain unfair. I didn't like this. Okay, how do I fucking crouch? I forget. I'm gonna retreat. I want to take command of my little recon droid and call an orbital strike on them. There we go. I think it was destroyed. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna call an orbital strike and on these assholes if I can. I don't know how to. Or whatever, I'll take the win. Big dub. Your mic's a little bit low. Let's move it a little bit closer. It's gonna be about 40 Celsius tomorrow, 104 Fahrenheit, which is average for Florida, but absolute hell here. Yeah, at least you get a little taste of the everyday skid life. The OG Battlefronts were objectively better. Classic BF, how are you? I'm alive. I won't be alive for very long though. If George Lucas detects... If George Lucas senses that I'm using his OST without like express written permission, and then going through the proper channels with the YouTube moderators, I might not be having too good of a day. Oh shit, no fuck, I was not expecting this blast from the past. What should I... I'm gonna go with the Mortarman. I'm attacked from the left.
Lord Vader has entered the battlefield.
I'll never expect an actual Nazi coming. Fucking Duke Cannon. What is a Duke Cannon versus this? Oh, that's not good. He Tokyo drifted his way right in my line of sight. Foolish. Can't let him get past me. I'm out of ammo. I'm dry. I'm not wet at all. Oh, come on, I gotta take him out for my fucking brethren. One more shot, one more shot. Not one more shot, many more shots. I've got no health. I can't see my health. Oh, but there's a rebel trooper coming. I can't let him get me. I've got a mission. I've got a task. I must complete.
Enemy in range.
I think someone got it. I think one of the other stormtroopers did it for me. Ooh, dead impact. I have ammo. Take that, you furry. Damn. I tried my best, but I did. I think the Dark Troop might actually be useful here. Oh, never mind. I see two engineers in one place. It's like a tsunami and a hurricane happening simultaneously. I didn't want to shoot my Dark Trooper buddy.
Enemy in range.
This is ridiculous. Alright. Gonna start beaming with these fucking grenades. We gotta get some of these rebels out of these alleyways. Now it's time to become a true American hero. Let's get it. One down. Oh, that's right, bitch boy. I've commandeered your tank. Where is your force now? I am the force. The force to be reckoned with. God, there's so many of them. It's just a massacre. I've actually walked through most of these areas in first person in VR. It's really neat seeing them back in their original form again. I see we have a fellow tank here. The battle is well in hand. I just have to wait for one of our troopers to grow a brain and go up there. Oh, I think I just detonated Lord Vader. I was not in that tank when that occurred. Not my fault. But the history books show that Skid was not the one inside the tank that blew up Lord Vader. Got like the entire, like the whole empire is here. I love it.
We've captured a command post.
Hell yeah. Tap circle us. There we go. And it's double. And you get a nice view of those Imperial ass cheeks. Yeah, fat Dark Souls roll. Yeah. This makes you somewhat invincible, but the AI of course has really good aim, and so it doesn't matter. You think that you're getting a good roll off with like iframes and such, but what you're really getting is you're getting vatsed from Fallout. It's broke my character's neck. Alright, I'll just give up. I got my brother with the grenades. I'll go for a swim. Oh yeah. He forgot the floaties. Oh, I got stuck on an invisible. Oh, the game has decided that I am using the pistol. There's one more somewhere. Oh, he's over there. The man himself. He captured an objective all by himself. He just got blown apart by a tank. Okay. It was a rebel tank, Vader. You saw it. Yeah, everyone here will back me up. Let me check out my awards really quick. Let's see. I didn't get anything. I was the AI in that match. Darth Vader was the real king.
Battlefront secured. Choose a planet to attack.
I'm just gonna get the blast Hoth.
Choose a planetary bonus to activate. Sabotage. Jedi hero.
I actually don't know if a Jedi hero is the way to go on this one, because this has that big temple. And the rebel vehicles always beat the Imperial ones here. So, I don't know if a hero is the way to... You know, we're gonna go with it. Vader hasn't let me down yet. Vader's had me. Remember the heroes are invincible in BF once I used to run them over with speeders. They can die, but I think you have to like throw them out of the map. I think me and my brother... We would both play as the mortar dudes with the little spud guns. These. They're actually officers, but, you know.
Lord Vader has entered the battlefield.
If I remember right, we would play as those and we would kite the AI over to an edge where they'd fall out of the map. And we'd, achieve victory through jihad. Like I am right now. was destroyed by Jihad. The Battlefront one, it's gonna make me cry. It's the first shooter I ever played. This is one of the first and probably the best, one of the best shooters I've played. Like, as much BS as there is, I don't think I've ever had so much fun as I did playing this with my brothers way back then. So good night, Chewie. I was raiding my home objective, and he has flight to take. That's surprisingly similar to like a real-life player. I'm trying to switch to my other grenades, but the game's not cooperating. The gamepad bindings are a little bit iffy. I know that Yavin is one of the plants, it's kind of like a real attrition. I'm gonna die by a sniper fire. I don't think I'm gonna make it out to any part of the battlefront. Got shot in the fucking bucket. Our trooper just fought an engineer and by himself and lived. Just have to keep spamming it with grenades. You can't go wrong. I would not be able to go a little wrong here. I'm beginning to think that I was right, wanting to make the vehicles half damage when they come into battle. Alright, got them. Goddamn. We got him. Interest you in the cleric's candlestick. No, thank you. I'm trying to abstain from everything and anything Dark Souls. I think the thumbnail is like a really kind of ambient Dark Souls one, but that's just so people actually click on the stream, so I don't have 0 people. Oh, I took out 2 engineers on the hero the Empire needs. I can win this. That was a fucking Rambo. Oh. I was a fool. I was a fool. Like, fate itself, the rebel pilot arrives. We're just low-key chilling out in our spawn. Yeah, Lord Vader should have that shit down pat, but he absolutely does not. I need more of a focused effort on the center objective, and since Vader's down here, I'm gonna try and help him. I'll try and clear out this objective best I can. I just got shot by one of our snipers. He dropped a really fucking... I want a drink that tastes like how the back of looks when you get it in this game. I can't imagine what it is, but I imagine it'd be the most refreshing shit. I like standing in the rebel building pits. I will die here, but I bought some of my fellow troopers a few precious minutes. That's all I could ask for. And sticking to vehicles are the difference between the concussive and thermal. Yeah, it's like John said. The concussive does more to vehicles. The regular ones do immense damage just regularly. There's a sniper right there. I can see him. Make it my mission to take that trooper out if I can. Let's see if I get snapped midair. Got him. One Vader's in here too. I saw Vader shaking in his boots when he witnessed the engineer. He thought this might be the man that finally ends my suffering. But no. Dink Trooper Skid was here. I saved the day. Taking that center objective was fucking key. It's gonna be a rebel engineer. He's gonna one-shot me. Nope. There's a rebel sniper and maybe commit a war crime. Let's run around out here. There's nothing running around down here. Looks like the rest of them are up in here. Yeah, I see him talking about the stagger. You want to talk about, like, people talk about staggering and, like, you know, like Destiny even else is simple. You want to talk about, like, really bad stagger? People talk about it in, like, Destiny 2, like, when you get shot, you flinch. Or in Dark Souls, you know, staggered. But this game, when it says stagger, that means your camera is getting put inside you. You're not going to see anything. Oh, I got Deadeye. And Killing Spree. I'll take it. Someone asked me to sing. I think I said sing the last thing I heard on the radio.
We are victorious. Select a planet to attack.
Oh, did I not get to destroy their home base? But I've got 4 giggle credit tokens. Yeah, whatever. What did I hear last on the radio, though? I think it was Video Killed the Radio Star.
Select a bonus to activate.
Well, that's
Orbital
absolute.
Jedi Hero.
We're going with Vader all the way. He's been there since the beginning. Video killed the... I don't know the words to that. Video killed the radio star. Yeah. I can remember the beginning of it, but I don't remember the words. Alright, this is gonna be a really... Actually, can we get in? Yeah, we can.
Lord Vader has entered the battlefield.
I'm getting in the AT-AT.
Destroy the shield generator.
This is probably the most useless thing you can do as a stormtrooper is to get into one of these. Because you don't really help your teammates out that much. At all, really. Like, I would be doing a lot more good if I was on the ground down there. It's okay. I used to be so good in the AT-AT. I'm still a king in the AT-AT, what am I talking about? Just gotta be careful, make sure I don't kill friendlies, and I'll try to kill the make sure I don't kill any friendlies while I try to kill the speeders. I'm gonna have my troops assault this. Oh, come on, get out of there. What is this, the Battle of the Somme? Get out of those fucking trenches. Ooh, I did get him. Nice. There'll be no surviving. Not even the Tauntauns.
We must destroy the shield generator.
I take it back, you can be more useless than me. You could be a fucking Wookiee Tauntaun riding straight at me. I don't know what the play is. I know the voice in my head is telling me I must destroy the shield generator, so I won't. My favorite place to be on Hoth is the tunnels. I want to play this like with someone. That's the best way to play this game, honestly. Like playing it solo is fun, seeing all the maps, but like raiding those tunnels just isn't as fun when you don't have someone to stack up on doors with. Or a team shot with. Can I hit that from here? I can. Invaders on the field, so we got this in the bag. I remember there being a problem with Battlefront 2005. The AT-ATs would always walk over that hill, and it made it impossible for these things to get their tow cables off. Alright, come on, Chicken Walker, this is your time to shine, baby. Very fucking nice. Look at this, like my little kid. Nice job, Squirt. Just stand really close to me. After I destroy the shield generator, I'll try to get rid of the tunnels. This really isn't that bad of a spawn though, to be honest. It's better for them to be way back here than in the tunnels and stuff, and I'm trying to raid those. The real objective to go after is Echo Base, so they lose their speeders.
Our forces have destroyed the shield generator.
And then the giant hulking iron camel turned its attention to the little specks on the hillside.
Their reinforcements have been cut off.
I've angered the satellite dish. I think the chicken walker just like jumped under my feet. Hello, Dark Trooper.
We captured a command post.
There's no objective for you over there, Tauntaun. That would have been Mercy Kill. He's fooling himself, thinking that there's gonna be anyone left. I know getting hit with by the AT-AT like these soldiers are, I know that throws your camera like crazy. This doesn't feel fair. I'm a behemoth. I'm playing as a pilot, so I'm constantly regenning the entire time I'm in here. Oh, that Wookiee tried to give me the jukes. With the AT-AT's help, my stormtroopers might actually be able to get in here. I gotta take out the engineer that's on par enemy. Imagine this is how the real Battle of Hoth had went. Just a fustercluck. Oh god, they're like rolling out in unison from the explosions. Synchronized devastation. Anal penetration, it's all here. Interestingly, ATSD. Oh, their numbers have dwindled so quickly. I'm gonna be a part of the ground force. Someone leave the AT-AT and my co-pilot scared. He's been with me the whole time. He's capable. I mean, that could have been a really good play on the actual Battle of Hoth if they just had the chicken walkers standing close enough. Just because Decadus said so, I'm gonna go through the tunnels. I'm gonna take a little tour of the tunnels before the match ends. God, I remember fighting in these with my brothers, like, shooting at rebels and whatnot from the corners. I've been here in VR too, it's neat. Oh, what a screen cap! The chicken walker just happened to be out there. I'm getting excited over like a PS2 graphic quality chicken walker on Hoth. There's very few people that could see that image and be like, whoa, yeah, that's some real stuff there, you know. But I'm one of those. Skid, can you make a Red Dead Redemption video? Teach me how to play Red Dead Redemption online. It's really easy, you just don't. A really cool little bit of trivia, I guess, for all of the nobody that cares about Star Wars in this, is they actually brought a lot of these names. Like this, that one. But most of these names got brought back in EA Battlefront 1 and 2 for the Rebel and PC names when they kill you. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of these are like plays on developer names. Well, some of them are anyway, but I'm not really sure if Thrakferil is. But oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Empire has conquered the galaxy. If Jordan was here, he'd have to change paths. I'm gonna take off the pixelated footage of the original trilogy though before I get sued. Victory screen photobombing is just the best. And the best part is in this game, if you were running, you would just Running Man in place. Or moonwalk. You see hero on the victory screen. That's that. Alright, so that's Battlefront. I think it's time to play something else. I just named this Game Night, so I'm free to do whatever. Or are they gonna be General Keyline Pie into the cannon? It's only a matter of time, he'll be right there with Master Shitfisto. I think this game honestly had one of the best menus of any game I've ever played to date. Like, they should have just recreated this. I know they tried to go with the hologram look, but somehow, even with today's technology, they fell short of what this game has going on in the background all the time. Just these zoom outs and then the planets rotate. It's so simple, but it's so much better than anything in the new, and it shouldn't be. I can play whatever though. Battlefront 2. I think my gamepad's messed up on Battlefront 2. Or I would. Let's leave a really exit. It's like it's asking you, like, are you sure you really want to leave the ultimate experience? Like, this is as close to heaven as it gets. Like, forget about West Virginia. This is it. This is the human spiritual Viagra. So it has to, it's like, really? You really want to exit the windows? It's hard to press yes. Every time. Alright, so there's that. Okay, and here's my awesome commissioned artwork. Let's see what we got going here, because there's Battlefront, but my gamepad's messed up. Republic Commando works. I have Red Dead Online on PC, but I don't think it's updated. There's good old Pirate Time. There's Deprestiny, there's Witcher 3. I kind of wanted to save Cyberpunk for its own stream. I'll call it like Visiting Night City. And just go through Night City and see how many bugs I can find just exploring it. Oh, there's Lego Star Wars. I think we should do Lego Star Wars. What do you guys in the chat think? Let me know. I'll play whatever. Oh, fuck. I've really gotta fix my notifications. Every time Skid presses yes, a small tear runs down his manly cheek. I actually look pretty, like, human today. Normally I look like a hobo. But I went and got a new haircut. Shaved up, trimmed up the beard like Keanu. I got the whole fit going. I'm down with whatever, so that's not helpful. The only thing I've seen is Sea of Thieves. Like, I'm leaning pretty hard into Lego Star Wars, but I'll do whatever. Stroking my beard as I'm, like, debating on playing a Lego game as a grown man. As a 23-year-old man with socks on his feet, trying to decide if I want to play Lego. It's really, it's kind of like, I'm like, do I play the Lego game I've been playing since I was a kid, or do I play the closest thing I have to Pirates of the Caribbean Online, which I also played when I was a kid? Phasma viewers, Overwatch / Stardew. Fucking Overwatch would be something. I've seen a couple people talking about Lego. Stardew Valley, I'm playing with someone else. I don't know what I'm doing. Overwatch, I play as Junk Dad and I get my shit mixed. We don't have to do just one. Like, I can always just do a couple levels of the Lego games and then switch off to do a couple games of Overwatch. Doesn't matter. I gotta like make sure the stream's caught up so I can see if it's gonna broadcast. There it is. Complete with John Williams' epic score that will get me in immense trouble. Load, 29%. Yes. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do a little bit of Lego. Keep the nostalgia chub going just in case any of you are near your vinegar strokes. Then we'll do a couple things of Overwatch and I'll show my Junk Dad mastery. And then after I've suffered through Overwatch, we'll do a little pirate time. I'll scavenge some shipwrecks. As cool as Qui-Gon is, I want to play as someone else. Let's see. I don't know how to just like switch characters. I don't even know if you can in the hub, like... Probably not. I was making my own Mandalorian thing last time I was here. Now I've made Darth Yoda. I don't remember where I was. Let's try episode 3? Well, I see all the Jedi have the priority straight, drawing a saber on a child. Good to see. We're gonna go into episode 2 just to warm up, and also give me an excuse to play as Django. There it is. Free play. Now this is the gaming experience. Oh god, the memories. You should have been here a minute ago. We were playing old school Battlefront. Now we're playing some Lego. You know, young me probably was really excited about all the possibilities that gaming, just all the potential gaming had. Like, oh, I can't imagine what the technology will be like and all the stuff I'll get to do and, you know, this and that. And then here it is, like, 20 years later, I'm still playing the same video games. I know if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but, like, no game gets me going like the old Star Wars ones. Whoop! I looked away, and Jango Fett has died another death. That was far less honorable than dying to mace. I forgot that's what the grenades looked like. Let's kill this Kaminoan. Excited about gaming and then EA happens. Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, like, gaming was always, like, there were a lot of, like, stinker games that came out, but I didn't really notice because there were so many good ones. And now it's more like when a game comes out and it doesn't have any kind of BS, you're, like, shocked. Like, I remember when, like, when Ghost of Tsushima came out, I was just fully braced for it just to be a shit show. I was like, alright, how are they gonna mess this up? And I was just in awe. Like, it wasn't a, you know, like, an industry-changing game by any means. But it was just so good, and like, really earnestly good, too. Not like the, oh, well, it's really good, but there's a shitload of microtransactions. Already done this. But sadly, Ghost doesn't have Jango Fett in it, so it falls short of this masterpiece, but, you know, it's close. If you look over there, you'll see Lego fetuses. They're not even really fetuses, they're like just embryos. Wait, no. And I'm not doing any of the special stuff because I don't need to. Oh, I didn't hack it with my grenade, but I did kill Obi-Wan Kenobi. Task failed successfully. There we go. The only thing I remember positive about EA was the EA Sports intro. EA Sports. It's in the game. Or whatever. The best way to shoot things with Django, surprisingly though, is just bunny hop it. Make a little cash money. Let's see, to complete this, I think I need to use this dispenser. Django Fez, a weapon to surpass Papa John. There's a small-time YouTuber, like, not as small time as me, but pretty small time. And I saw that he wants to make a Django Fett video. Like, he put up a poll on his channel that was a bunch of different suggestions for video ideas. And one of them was a Django Fett video he'd been wanting to make. I was just really happy someone else wanted to make something about Django. Every time I hear Django Fett's name, it's like hearing a family member's name get mentioned. I'd be embarrassed if I went to like Comic-Con and I passed by some people and someone mentioned the name Django. I would probably like spin around. I would spin around like someone had just slapped me on the ass. That'd be a really, like, Achilles heel, though, for me, like, if I would ever try to get back into romance, and, like, some chick was just kind of, like, idly talking, knew of who I was. It said something to the effect of, I tell you, Django Fett, just really underappreciated, nuanced character, like, there'd be no hesitation. That'd be it. I would have fallen immediately. I think I should have picked a level with a little more action. This level's kinda not got a lot in that department. Can you stand on this? Yeah, there. There we go. You know, if you play a grenade character and at the right time you can throw a grenade before the boss fight cutscene going off during the said cutscene killing him. No. I actually didn't know that. As much as me and my brothers played the game, we never knew any of like the exploits or secret tech. We just played the game over and over again. Alright, R2's gonna have to be a bullet sponge for just a little while. Or more accurately, Django is. Okay. I like that they have him spinning his pistols. That's pretty cool. Really love a man that cosplays Django. I feel like I'd be disappointed. Like, it wouldn't be the guy's fault. Like, I'm sure he would really put in his best effort. Oh, you're talking like if the chick, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I wouldn't really fall for a chick that would say that. Like, that's not some, like, it's different. Like, her saying, I would like a guy that cosplays as Django Fett. We get ready to do the nasty. We get ready to do the dirt nasty. Like, that's one thing, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but understanding the nuance just complexity of the character of Jango Fett, knowing his backstory, that's really what's gonna get me going. But like a dude that would dress up like Jango during would also be pretty cool. Like either or. Like I've got the helmet. Alright, then young Cusco is gonna help his dad out. I'm the real Jango Fett cosplayer. This is when the really advanced tech comes out. Oh, I blew the rocket up on him. Sick. Oh, I'm the real Jango. Would the real Jango stand up? I just might. Got me wet talking about that shit. I remember the closest thing I've had to the cosplay type thing was I got one of my exes to dress up in the Slave Leia outfit. I don't know how. I didn't press the issue. Like, I bought it and I was like, hey, like, you want to turn me into like a dog after a begging strip? Put this on. She did. Like, when I wasn't looking. And it shocked me. Oh, look at Jedi Master Shitfisto with the classic smile. I'll punch him. I'm glad to see he doesn't harbor any hard feelings. I used to really enjoy this clone's design. Just the Lego version, not like the real one, like his real life counterpart or anything. But for some reason, I just loved this minifigure. Like, I like Commander Cody's and I like all the other ones, but something about the pilot. Maybe it's the suspenders, I don't know. That was always my most, like, besides Jango and Boba Lego figures, the clone ones were always my most sought after, so I'd have as many as humanly possible. Okay, so this is where it ends. We'll do this and then switch off to something else again. Anyway, I hope all of you have been having a fucking good night. I say, Trooper, look at all the plight of these idiot soldiers. My man Han's a straight player, but I do not remember Leia being so enthralled with him. Han's really he's really fun to play in these missions too. Just because he's an actual gunslinger, they gave him the Indiana Jones gun and everything. We gotta try and get true Jedi, if we can. Han also has that, like the Clint Eastwood role. Alright, Leia, just pretend you did not see that. I did not think the bomb would go off instantly. I assumed you had to shoot it. Let's finish the last guy off with the right hand jab. No need for a blaster. Now this is what I'm talking about. We've got ourselves a dehumidifier. I'm gonna need a dehumidifier because it's about to make Leia wet. Alright, you know. Not what I was going for, but I'll take it. One more. Excellent day. Hey, Macarena. I just always hate that when I'm playing Star Wars games and the stormtroopers are doing their iconic warming their ass cheeks by the fire animation, and then a rebel sneaks up on me. Cause it's not like you can't not do it, you know. Stormtroopers, like, warming up their ass is essential to the plot of Star Wars. You can't not have it. It's really broken, I think. There should be like an honor system. I can only hope someone has joined and has even less of an idea of what I'm talking about than any of you in the chat do. I'm kind of going off on like a tangent of like this made up game mechanic where stormtroopers have to warm their ass when they're on the Hoth map. Oh, I'm a king. Oh, the king is dead. Long live the king that was sick. I got a headshot on that stormtrooper. Yeah, this would be a really good couples game for any of you that have a significant other. Like, just play as Han and Leia on this map. Or play as, like, Jango and himself. That'd also be pretty cool. This came in on LEGO Star Wars. We were playing Battlefront earlier. And now we are playing LEGO Star Wars. And then after this, we're gonna be playing a little Overwatch. Then after Overwatch, probably Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is a maybe. Hello, 3PO. Han doesn't have any... No, he doesn't. I was wondering if Han had grenades, like thermal detonators, but he doesn't. Han doesn't need any of that. Remember how to operate these. Does he actually do an in-game gun twirl? Let me see that. Yeah, he does. Sick. Alright. It's amazing I used to love this game. And what do you mean used to? There's never an end to the love you should have for this game. It should be undying. Like, you could get married and still have stronger feelings for this game. I just blew up some of my own cover because I'm a gamer. I got one. If, like, Leia could do something besides, like, curl her hair, we might get somewhere. That's all the stormtroopers, so I can now figure out the basic LEGO puzzle in peace. This is all anyone should aspire for in real life. Like, maybe online you can have some more fantastical type things, but in real life there's really not much better than just sitting down and playing some LEGO Star Wars. It does not get much better. Real gamer hours. Where are we now? Only one jabroni. We're on Hoth at the moment. I think this is meant to take 3PO across. I think you flick him like a dry booger. Because he can't get up the, he can't get up these little... I don't know. This. It's late, my brain's a little fried, so I'm having a hard time thinking of words, but I know what I mean. I know what I'm talking about. I do still love this game. I mean, like, it doesn't matter if you had told me that you did or not, like, I knew. Like, it's just one of those unspoken things. Anyone that says they didn't enjoy these games, or claims to not enjoy them anymore, like they've outgrown them, malarkey. Complete malarkey. Well, 3PO instinctively went over to the air pit for some reason. Oh, he did? He actually landed on it. Oh, that's right, he's not gonna be able to, like, he doesn't know how to get the mini kit. That's actually kind of impressive. Alright. I need a better Solar profile picture. I'll take your pick, there's a fucking million of them. Like, Solar is arguably one of the most properly drawn Dark Souls characters behind, like, you know, Oscar / just Elite Knights in general. Oh wait. I built this. Yeah, this is just like a... Their stream's really just like a kind of a varied games night. I really don't care very much about... just really how the channel looks. So it's probably just gonna be a whole lot more shitpost and random things that me and my friends do. I kind of looked at the channel and I realized at this point, it really doesn't matter what I upload. And so I'm just gonna kind of meme it. I almost got to that. So when I stream, I'm not even gonna really put any effort into it. I'm just gonna play what I play, not really worry about adding thumbnails if I don't want to or anything. Just gonna do whatever. That was a bit of a bust. Looks like they stay, so that's pretty gamer. Epic. I've got to go back for the blue studs. Or could I truly call myself a stud without them? I don't think so. Let's get the sun. You could, yeah, you could just get the Solar, the sun that he has on his chest. It's really freaky looking. I'm probably not gonna get the true Jedi on this. On my way, 3PO. You think this violence won't get domestic? You are sadly mistaken. The violence has gotten domestic. I punched 3PO. Is that... I want to find out what's in this room, because I do not remember. Probably the actual... No, this is like a dance room, isn't it? Or the double score zone. Maybe I'll get True Jedi. Yeah. No, I will not. That would probably help, though. See any more goodies hiding back here? Maybe like a space-age dildo that I could deconstruct for studs. A little bit. And... boom. Your thumbnails are always beautiful. My thumbnails are very often stupid. Oh wait. There we go. But not quite as stupid as Lego C3PO. Like I can hear Chewie being vaporized. I feel like if Chewie got vaporized, they'd have to make it really cartoony-esque to not scare the kids. He ended up looking like one of those little soot demons from Spirited Away. I died trying to save the rest of the gang, and what did they repay me with? Empty stairs. Oh, I'd be close, but I'm just not gonna get true Jedi. That's a pity. Get it, Chewie. Okay, I think then they go over there. They don't go that way. They even go into these slots the right way, or is this just kind of like circle block and a square hole type deal? Yep. Alright. I guess the devs made it work. Most epic thing anyone could do is get true Jedi on all the LEGO Star Wars levels. Someone in my Discord server went through the time to 100% this game. Like, poured body and soul dedication into the game. I respect that. That was one thing I never did, was 100% this game. It wasn't for a lack of trying. I think I got to like 98% as a kid. But there was just some stuff that was too big brain for young Skid to handle. Let me think, use these things to blow them up. I got the space age squirter. Excuse me, Leia. Pardon me. Thank you. Alright. I can use the tauntauns to get on top. I like my new profile picture. That's Solaire pouring the sunny delight all over himself, isn't it? That's pretty good. The best kind of Solaire picture that's like in that same kind of vibe is the one of him doing the fucking like Nazi salute with a bottle of Sunny D on his dick and he's naked. That was pretty cool. And I've got the Turbo Squirto 9000 blaster cannon installed on the top of the Falcon. I've increased the intensity of my depression by not getting true Jedi on this. But I've alleviated it through Yeehaw shenanigans, so it's okay. Yeah, that was imperative to the Falcon running. I'm glad they give you the option to keep on exploring and getting stuff though. Just in case you were really close to true Jedi. We'll get it next time. It's alright. Don't... Nah, you don't go up that way. And we are out of here. There's Wilbur Bart. Good morning. Hello, sir. Oh, nothing like a really impromptu makeout sesh. Right in front of your dad, real classy. Mission failed, we'll get him next time. Yeah, you know, it's alright, it's a first attempt. Alright, I'm man of my word, we've played OG Battlefront, and now we have played the LEGO Star Wars The Complete Trilogy. We've had like a whole 30-minute section of Jingo fangasming. Like everything, anytime I do anything Star Wars. And now we'll do the other thing that I promised we would do. Fucking boner watch. Oh, that's gonna be something. At least I'm like really low levels of being like Weenie Hut Jr. Q, I hope. Back to the cantina. I actually almost 100% this game when I was 6 because I didn't have anything else to do. Me and my brothers got to like 98%, but something held us back. Though I cannot remember what it was. So this was a cool Monster Hunter fan, or I immediately wanted to play World again and mess around with the lads. Monster Hunter World is super fun. I haven't played it in years now, and I probably won't get to it because it's so hard to get people together for it. But it's a good time. I'm really impressed with the worlds that are in World. Like, oh, there he is, the man himself. Especially the jungle one. That's probably my favorite. I just like exploring them. I don't even have to kill anything. I just walk around looking, finding all the secret little shortcuts I'll never use. But like I said, I'm a man of my word, and we will go do Overwatch. But only for a few matches, because I can only stand so much of that game. If it will let me log in. That's also pretty fundamental to me getting to play it, I guess. I appreciate just how hardcore old games like asked you if you're like, are you really sure? You're really sure that you want to stop playing this? This game is incredible. Like, are you positively, absolutely sure, body and soul, heart and mind, that you want to stop playing this incredible game? Oh, great. It's gonna show my password? No? Okay. Let's see if I can remember. I know it's something stupid. That it? Ah. I think I know what I did wrong. I misplaced the 420 and the 69. Ah, that isn't it either. What have I done wrong here? There we go. A lot of effort just to play a game like Overwatch, but you know, we do what we have to for the fans. My incredibly elite tier name. God, this is gonna suck. I'm so fucking bad at Overwatch nowadays. Back on PS4 I wasn't too bad, but now, forget about it. How are you feeling, Skids? I'm here. I'm alive. See you, Michael. Love that Scream Macho Man and the Hairy Men. Yeah, that'd probably be my profile picture for quite a while. Well, profile picture, wallpaper. I'm here. I'm gaming. Alright. I will only queue for DPS. That's actually something they did, to get people to fucking to get people to play the game more. The gunch. To get people to play things besides DPS. They make it where you get the games faster if you queue other things. Go to the practice range. There we go. What's next, Dark Souls Fight Club? Probably never. You should never assume that there's ever going to be anything uploaded on this channel ever again. There's always a solid chance the last thing that you see on here will be the last thing you'll see on here. I will only play as Hunkrat. I abide by no team comp. I don't care about anyone else's feelings or their experience. I will only play for myself, and playing for myself means playing Junk Dad. Yeah, back when I played on PS4, I was a pretty okay Hunkrat. My favorite was Roadhog when he was still really good. Roadhog is a king. Just a thick disciple. You play Resident Evil yet? Yeah, I made a video about it, but I ended up taking it down because no one watched it. I played it, it's pretty okay. It's not like the type of game that's gonna change your worldview or anything. But you know, it's a pretty good game. It's like it's really nothing special. Like, it's a pretty game, but there's really nothing about it that's super memorable besides just the character design, I guess. Yeah, tall vampire mom and her daughters. Heisenberg's got a kind of okay design, but he just looks like a wannabe Bloodborne cosplayer. He's really not that cool. Double kill, I'm getting big dubs. Heisenberg's pretty okay. The doll lady whose name I don't even remember is not really all that cool. Got it, but the character design is pretty nice. The game looks nice, the levels are okay. The lore is really janky and BS like you would expect from Resident Evil. I saw a lot of spoilers, but I still think I'm gonna get it. That part still scared me, I didn't even play it. All these people know the world-class Junkrat isn't here. Step on me, woo. We've got ourselves a Nagatora viewer. Heisenberg looks like Eggman / Gascoigne hybrid. I just wondered the way Heisenberg talks is like a serious neckbeard. I mean, you're not wrong. Lady supersized bitch. Ugly ass psycho doll. That's how he talks. I mean, he's a cool character, but he does. I mean, like I said, I could see that in the next couple of years, like Comic-Con cosplay type stuff. I could see a lot of people running around as Heisenberg, because it seems like it'd be a really easy one for a lot of neckbeards to pull off, as long as they're not super duper overweight. I guess I should stick with my team. What am I talking about? I don't care about my team, I'm a Junkrat. Is my mission in life to not see the enemy team and lob these mortars and get free kills? And I'm really doing a disservice to Junkrats everywhere. See, look at that, I didn't even have to see the guy. Looks like we got ourselves a sneaky McCree. He got out of dodge, and I can't say that I blame him. Sneaky McCree has fallen to the might of Junk Dad. Check this out. Didn't even have to see him. Didn't even have to look at him. Look at all these kills I'm racking up. It's all because they have a Junkrat on their team. It is a little hard to carry sometimes, you know. As a character who's a really squishy DPS, like it can be rough. But something I accept humbly and with grace. Lucio is losing his mind. I just got the Lucio with 2 airbags, one after the other. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind, I'm okay. Probably about to kill McCree again. Nope, but I trapped her. Alright. Hell yeah, I could have used my super there, but I'm gonna try and hold on to that. Just wait until I get married. You see, when the junk rat goes down, when the hunk rat's destroyed, that's when the entire team falls apart. It's the beginning of the end. Alright, here we go. Time for some mortar action. Oh, he got to me. I see my gameplay gets subparts when the team suffers. I might have to bust out the super. Like, I'm thinking it might be time. I just don't know if there's any way around it. I might have to carry even harder than I already am. You hate to see it, but it's just it's a natural fact of life for Junkrat mains. I don't know who I'm shelling up there, but they're not having a good day. Throw that down, just so my team doesn't die. Like, I'm covering this main lane for them. Like, what's going on here? I do not understand what the issue is. I got someone. Alright, yep. There's nothing else for it. I'm gonna have to use the tire. Well, he's Drifter if he was a, I saw he's Drifter if he was a something character. Let's keep lobbing them here. Wait for Diva's BS to go off. Diva's BS has gone off. All that guy had to do was run away and I would have made it to him. I'm gonna help whoever's in here. Maybe I won't, because there's a absolutely godly Winston after him. He didn't want it. I understand that. Toss that there to cover my own tracks. On that flock of divas. Mech's not long for this world, but neither am I. The big monkey's on me. And rightfully so. Do not bring Reddit speak. Heisenberg's voice reminded me of Skid just with an added golf ball stuck in his throat. I wondered how many people would think of me when they heard Heisenberg. I know most people probably would think of Critical over me, but I kind of heard his voice and I was like, you know, he kind of sounds like he's really just depressed. I was like, that's me. Hashtag relatable. That's a wholesome Keanu Chungus moment. Good for that guy. Good old gunk splat. I'm a Cullen. Did I get anything? No. No votes for the team. I'm not endorsing anyone because I carried hardcore as a Junkrat. Even if that was a bad match for me. I'm a culinary boss. Bacon wrapped cheese stuffed chicken breast and cream stuffed cheese top mushrooms for dinner. It just sounds like you looked at every type of healthy food. Like you kind of looked at like, okay, it's like I could do. It's like, alright, I could do wraps, I could do a chicken breast. I could do mushrooms. I got all this stuff. I've got like some dairy over here. And it's like, alright, how could I just like slather all this in gravy? Make this, I'm gonna make a salad but have it drenched in ranch. I got endorsement things for sportsmanship. I think it's freaky. Ew. Who plays the knockoff Josie Wales here? When I see a playthrough of Village I Saw, I instantly thought Skid. I'm glad a really greasy neckbeard guy is what got all of you to think of me. We could do this together, Ethan. We could take down Miranda. The one thing I didn't like is there's one particular part where he very clearly sets you up to get knocked into a trap. And your character just kind of stands just like, oh well, you know, this seems like a good place to sit, just like Heisenberg told me to. Ethan, I need you to sit right next to that really deep hole there. And he's like, I don't know, whatever. Seems reasonable enough to me. I don't see why anyone would have any issue with that. On PS4, I'm a pretty good McCree too, but that's fucking PS4 where everyone's a terrible shot. And so amongst all of the other people that are also terrible shots, I'm a fucking, like a lion amongst sheep. But the shoe was on the other foot when it's on PC. Whoa. Alright. What's up, Skid? Hey, Kaiser. Wild West, man, it's that high noon. I know, why must you do this to me? But playing Overwatch or what? Well, Skids, he probably watches Negatoro like your YouTube recommends as you do. I actually finally did watch it. I gave in. I could not bear it any longer. And it didn't help. It didn't help. I still get recommended clips from it like it's my passion. But it didn't help. I've watched the whole thing. It's not a bad little series, I guess. Like, there's a lot of weirdness in it. Like your typical Japanese weirdness. Like the little rom-com type thing. Oh, there's already a Junkrat. I should leave Principal. I'll play as McCree. I'll play as McCree. This man is just gonna fucking choke for the whole team. I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna be with him. I'm gonna be staring at him from the brim of my cowboy hat. I'm gonna watch everything he does. But anyway, I watched it, and it's, like I said, it's not that bad, but there's a lot of weird shit. But if you get past the weird shit, there's some, like, little cute, wholesome Keanu Chungus type shit, I guess. You know, there's some wholesome moments in it, but, God, you have to, like, sit through so much weirdness to get to it. I don't know. It was like it was made for some dude that fantasizes about having a sadist want to date him. But the sadist is not really a sadist, just pretending, like, I don't know. But, I mean, there are worse things to watch, I guess, but I hope I never see it again. I was doing what I can. I put a lot of big boy DPS on basically everyone on their team. I got a little bit quiet there. I was actually aiming a little bit. For not having played McCree in a long time, that wasn't too bad. I tried to make Shrek's face with dots. How'd that go? Yeah, that little anime, like, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I can't think of, like, anyone I would recommend it to, like, at all. I'm trying to help my team. It seems like they were getting cut off here by the fucking gerbil. Oh, it's their fucking... It's their gerbil. I choked the fuck out of that. I got an achievement for doing something, apparently. Skid, did you see the Netflix Castlevania series? I've seen clips of it, but I haven't actually watched it. Have you ever just said some really screwed up stuff to a spam caller? Well, I don't like say anything screwed up to them because I know they're just doing their job. But I do mess with them sometimes. Because I could do voices, and so I use that to my advantage. I'm so inaccurate. That's what they get. Oop. I fucking tried. Like, I'll say something like, I don't know, because most of them are Indian or something, so they don't actually know what the IRS would say if you called them. So they pick up, it's like, I'm here to take your social security for, something, something. My whole team's dead, I don't think I'm gonna go out there. And so, whenever I pick up, it's like, you've reached the United States, internal revenue, you know, just whatever. You've reached the Pentagon. Please wait while we track your, ID to make sure you're actually a US citizen. And then they're all like, oh, no, do not do that, do not. Please wait while we track your IP address, or something, and then they're like, oh, we've called the wrong people. I got Reaper killed. I took out one person with that, they all cleared the bridge. There's someone trying to sell me something. Is there anyone in here? Whoop. I saw Hanzo shooting at me and I'm not about that. Oh, I fucking feel bad. Yeah. You've reached the United States Internal Revenue Offices. Please hold while we make sure that you're really a US citizen, or something. And then they're all like, oh fuck. Or sometimes if I get called and it's like a crank call, I do it back to them. Like I got called once and I pretend I was Pizza Hut. You've reached 87.4 Classic Hits Tampa. The home for all. Oh, that's a super. The Home for all of your classic hits needs. I missed my full spread. I was gonna give him the full spread. Skid, you know what Berserk I should watch, if any? I have no idea. I have no interaction with Berserk. I know that the creator died recently and all that, but like I couldn't recommend anything to you. Anyone in the chat could recommend it better than. Yeah, I don't know anything about Berserk, sadly. Just say welcome to Mario's Pizzeria in the Abortion Clinic, where today's sauce is yesterday's loss. Yeah, I've called Pizza Hut before because there's a certain, I know it's Domino's, there's a certain Domino's that I have a really similar number to, like for the Junkrat. There's a certain Domino's that we have a really similar number to, and so people call it, and I'll like take their full order and be like, yeah, this isn't Domino's. Or I'll like say, okay, we've completed the order, but I have to ask you a single question. And they're like, okay, sure, what do you need? I'm like, have you ever been ridden like a rodeo bull? And they're like, what? And then I probably get some of the Dominoes in trouble, but, you know. Alright, I think that's enough Boner Watch. I don't think I can take any more. Let's switch off of that. It's time for some pirate time. Close it down really nice and easy. Sea of Thieves, I can actually kind of turn the audio up and hear myself. I'm really surprised Frantic never tried to message me and do Trials of Osiris or something. Oh wait, that's right. Trials doesn't run during the week. Let's see. There's some good gaming. I mean, like, if you wanted really subpar Overwatch gameplay, that was the main source. Like, that was like drinking straight from the tap. Bucket of sick. Isn't that what, like, the freedom haters call vomit? You know something I was thinking about the other day at work? The British accent and the southern one aren't very far off. Like, they have two completely different sounds to them, but really the way they're spoken isn't that different. It's just that the English hate their vowels a little less than Southerners do. Yeah. Want a deck monkey, my dude? I'm probably just gonna be going to shipwrecks. I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy. I played Overwatch in like 3 years. That was amazing. I mean, I didn't do the worst of all time, but I definitely didn't win the game for the team. Oh, my cosmetics have loaded in. How was the heat in your state? I was off today, so I didn't have to deal with anything, but it's been really, really hot. These past couple days, and at my current job, there's no AC in my big rig, so I get to sit in intersections and burn up. I sit in my vehicle, and there's all these people around me with their climate-controlled vehicles, blaring music I don't like. I just kind of just gotta sit there. I've decided I'm gonna start educating people at intersections about the music about the music of Jim Croce. Shipwrecks means Barnacle Boys. You get $1.20 yet? Let me check. I don't know about my city. Oh, it's 81 right now. Tomorrow it only gets up to 92, but it's also going to be raining. With humidity of 10 billion. Humidity of 80%, 90%? That's great. That's just great. The humidity is not good for my hair. Fortunately, I've gotten a haircut, and so my hair is short enough now that the humidity can go pleasure itself. I went and got a haircut today. I went and got my haircut. I got a new do. The new do is the new do is like a crew cut type thing, left kind of long on the top. Looks all kinds of stylish. Ship's rocking awfully hard. So many people are gonna stop hearing the syllables Jim Crow. Yeah. Well, most people, whenever I talk, misunderstand shit anyway. I'm not very good at speaking. I don't care. Jim Croce is worth people thinking I'm saying Jim Crow. And if they think it's Jim Crow, that's just their, evil white heritage being programmed into them. They hear Jim Crow where they want to hear Jim Crow. But no, Jim Croce. If they can't hear a chi at the end of it, they would never make it in the Native American nation. They go to the reservation, not be able to pronounce or understand anything. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sailing across the sea looking for shipwrecks for a minute. I'm probably not going to do very many, but I want to get on the sea for a little bit. I like sailing. I must say that until someone runs up and just does me in. I'm not even going to get out of port. Gonna get some food and beverages. See to get us. I just said anyone wanted to tune out. It's boring game hours. Boring streamer, boring games. Skidonic. I didn't want to do that. I expected that to be a regular barrel, which it was not. Get rid of that for that. Oh, there she goes. Oh, thank God. The dialogue stopped. One of the guys that normally sails with us, he managed to steal a Ford of the Damned from someone earlier, which stealing Ford of the Damned is kind of old news nowadays, but it's still nice that he got it done. If anyone's uninitiated, Ford of the Damned is basically the Destiny raid of Sea of Thieves. Takes a lot of setup to get done, takes a pretty good while to do, and a lot of people like to go for it, myself included. The problem with Ford of the Dams, though, is they are a war of attrition like no other because they take so long to do. Even if you're not the one doing them, like if you're just waiting for someone else to complete it so you can go over and try and burglarize it, it is still ridiculously, like, it's just a huge wait because it takes people so long to do it. The best way to do it is to help someone, honest to God, because there's no reason to betray an alliance of people. Everyone gets emissary XP, everyone gets money. There's really no reason to betray other people other than just to be a fucking scallywag. But people do it. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna start streaming the random games I play. I don't care if people watch. Just something to do. Helps me capture gameplay easier. If viewership gets down low enough, I can just end up turning my mic off, just playing games, just be a gameplay channel. That'd be really something. Put the boards on. I hope me clicking my controller's not too loud. I know my super deluxe Audio Technica butthole sniffer mic, you know, every time I say my mic's name, because it has a really pretentious sounding name just in general. You know, it's the Audio Technica, and so I can't really say my mic's name without sounding like I smell my own farts, you know, recreationally. Not even recreationally, just professionally. Are we on Daggertooth? I think we're on Daggertooth. Yeah. There's no giant galleon rammed in there, so... the issue with this one, there's no really good vantage point to look around. Because normally Sea of Thieves likes to have shipwrecks within within eyeshot of an outpost. Like, right there, there's one. I saw that without my periscope. Or periscope, my spyglass. I thought I saw something sticking out of the wave, something that didn't look quite natural. I don't really do shipwrecks for the loot that's in them. I do them for the fish. Because the fish that are in them have a chance to be very rare. Like the shadow stormfish, battle gills, etc. And it is a hemorrhoid to try and catch those fish otherwise, especially by yourself, so I just do shipwrecks. I sometimes will pull some gems and things out of them. It's like there was a skelly fort in here that I could have went and caught battle gill, but by myself, between the skeletons and players not being able to see them coming and stuff, it's suicide. The creak of the sails, the ship, the splash of the bitches. Let's see what in Redbeard's ghost we got here. I can only hope it's the forsaken corpse of Captain Aldehyde, just waiting to finger unwilling sailors. Let's see. Alright. Sails are up. Anchor is not. Much prefer it with the mic on. At some point though, it doesn't really get worth talking so much and making my throat sore. Especially since it really doesn't seem to matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. Yeah, recently, and even like right now, I've got family over that's staying here, so I'm probably gonna have to start streaming a lot earlier because I can't really get loud and crazy with it anymore when it's very late. Yep, look right there. Battle Gill. Because everyone in my house is apparently a light sleeper, and so even when I'm speaking right now, it's still really too loud. Even me being at the minimal audio. Don't need that, don't need that. This little jacked up fish I have in my hand. That's a, that'll be a battle gill. That's the really rare type of fish that I need. It's not really rare. Like, they're no more... Like, they're no more rare than any other type of fish in the game. But they're hard to catch because you have to do it on not shipwrecks. You have to do it on skelly forts and skelly fleets. The only other way to find them is in shipwrecks. Or barrels. There's no other way. So I'll saw that in there because you never know. I've gotten so used to being on the sea, in Sea of Thieves, that a lot of nights whenever I get ready to go to bed, I can't sleep because I very often can't. There's a video that might be coming my way. Most likely it's coming my way. There's a video, and it's called something to the effect of like nighttime pirate ship in a storm or something. And it really helps me sleep. Like, it makes me feel silly because its description is like, sleep well, matey. Yar, sleep well. But it really does help. And I think it's because I've been on Sea of Thieves so much. Despite the fact I'm always on my toes looking around for people coming to kill me in this game, I'm also usually really relaxed. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think I've checked everything. I'm pooping. I'm trying to. I wish you luck in your endeavor, Michael. I hope your anus does not turn against you. Although I would not be shocked if it did. Seeing as you're on a keto diet, I'm sure it will come back with 1,000-fold vengeance. There'll be no saving you. The Reeg's gonna slap out the pass soon. It's not hard. The Sea of Thieves pass is really, really easy, actually. You could stand still and get it done in 3 weeks. I think they were coming this way and they realized I was on a shipwreck. Looks like they're also on shipwreck. I think there's some merchants though. I don't like sailing through the wilds very much, but if those guys are gonna be little dick twists and they're gonna come after me, I need to dump off all of my scaly cargo. A fucking Sasquatch? I thought I saw like Sasquatch and Aqua walking across that fort, but it's not. It's just the tower glitching out weird. It loaded in very strangely. There's a sea post out here somewhere. I just know it. I think it's called 3 Paces East. It's on that side. Fog's thicker than pea soup. Am I really that far south? No. No, it's over here. There it is. Too far west. We'll head out to that sea post. I might keto because I used to have diarrhea every day, but it's hard to shit at times. I take that over burning anus any day. You have chosen your fate. You've made the bed, now you have to shit in it. I know we always have like, well at my old job anyway, we always had like keto bread, keto this, keto that. It was always really expensive compared to everything else. Eating more healthy is more expensive. I don't think that's... I always wondered if teachers got that when I was in school, because you'd have like, I don't know, Miss Thunderthighs telling you like, you kids need to eat more healthy, think about your carbon footprint, and you know, this and that. I was thinking, well, my mom's buying like bulk saltine crackers and, you know, all this other stuff. I said, you can't exactly afford to eat dragon fruit and fruit smoothies all the time, especially not when I was little. Because we had about as much money as church mice. So we couldn't really No, have the full vegan diet. I don't think a lot of people get that. Eating healthy is a luxury. Really cheap food that's essentially just cardboard that fills up your stomach so you can survive to the next day is way cheaper. That's why people love cheap ramen, rice. I'd take ramen over rice any day. Rice just doesn't stay with me. I'll eat it, be fully, full and content, then be hungry again in 20 minutes. Practically all I've learned how to do in this game is play music and violently drink grog. Sea of Thieves is a game that is really, like, at face value, it's really simple. Because, I mean, it is. You know, you get on and make your own adventure. You can do anything you want. You want to try and swim from one side of the ocean to the other? You can. You want to man a fully rigged up and really sweaty galleon that kills everyone? You can do that. You want to be a fisherman? A guy that salvages shipwrecks? A merchant? Treasure hunter? Skeleton bounty hunter? Player killer? I mean, it's all there for you to do. Every little bit. It's one good thing about Sea of Thieves is there really is no goal to doing anything other than what you want to do. Like, there's all this stuff about reaching pirate legend and doing this and that, but you don't have to do any of it. You are not required, or even really pressured to do any of the story or anything like that. Like, the game gives you a little nudge at the very beginning. It's like a little pop on the ass. You're like, I get out the front door. You know, it's sunny outside. But past that, the game lets you do whatever you want. That is a grade 3 Reaper. They're going to be almightily disappointed if they come after me. Because they're either going to catch me and I must scuttle my ship instantly, or they're going to chase me and I must scuttle my ship and they're not going to get anything. There's no instance where they come out on top in this. There's the fish. And here we go. Sailing into the wind. Like always. I don't think I'd have it any other way, to be honest. Having the wind in my face all the time teaches me to appreciate when it's not. And those times are few and far in between. I really don't want the anchor drop. Oh. Oh, shit. Massive collision. Oh. I'm gonna have to make an insurance claim with the owner of this dock. This shit is clearly not coded. The city council will hear about this. There we go. Alright. Now, I think I'm going to head over to that shipwreck that I just spotted. My staple food growing up was ramen and pork. I think the main thing was like ham and cheese sandwiches, saltine crackers, and peanut butter, and Cheerios, and tap water. Not even tap water. When I was growing up, we had well water. We weren't connected to the city. We had this little green tint over our well. And I remember my dad used to have to be like Mr. Fix-It with the well all the time. And there was one time, there was this really nice, fancy, I say fancy. To me it was at the time, it looked like space age technology, like if I look at the wrong way it might vaporize me. Like a sentient. There was this really nice clear thing over the well's filter that held it in place and it broke somehow. And so the way my dear old dad repaired it was he took his collector's Jeff Gordon Cup, like Jeff Gordon the NASCAR driver, took his collector's NASCAR cup, put over the filter, then like tightened it at the bottom with a zip tie or something. And it stayed that way. I think it was like that all the way up until my parents split up. Like, I think that it's probably not there now. I imagine that plastic cup is disintegrated by now. Or the next homeowner's probably like, you actually got the appropriate piece, but it was my dad's collectible Jeff Gordon cup that kept us getting clean water. They are heading the other way. I think they gave up. Like, oh, that loser's going after shipwrecks. I pity the fool. Since I don't think I have anyone around me, I should be safe to just burglarize this entire thing. Turn the wheel slightly. And a That's a deep shipwreck. Nope. I guess I'll have to let Max join a little bit. I found a barnacle chest. He needs these. This is some Johnny Cash earlier. Johnny Cash is solid. It makes me sad that that's the only country artist a lot of people ever even give a chance. Because they've heard him in some movie. And that's great, like I really appreciate people learning about Johnny Cash. But they won't ever give any of the other ones a chance. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. The reason I said that Max is gonna need this is because he wants this ship set and the clothing set that comes with it. He wants something I worked for a long time and I wear pretty frequently. I use the ship set all the time. And to get that you have to fight a ton of those shipwreck chests that come out of these and other various things. Here we go. One Piece at a Time is my favorite. One Piece at a Time's solid. He had some good joke songs. I've Been Everywhere, One Piece at a Time, A Boy Named Sue, Chicken in Black. There's one good thing about him, he wasn't afraid to make fun of himself a little bit. Just keep stuffing my face with poultry until I find fish. I don't mean just like any fish either, I specifically want those one or two types. That's why you see me passing over so many. I just don't need them. Oh, the shipwreck was kind of a bust. Ooh, Mongo. At least there's that. Alright, let's get out of here. Nothing there. I too start seeing red around the corners of my eyes when I start fucking drowning. Jimmy Buffett's pretty good. Jimmy Buffett's another pretty mainstream choice. Margaritaville. Son of a sailor. Changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes. It's 5 o'clock somewhere with Alan Jackson. That's another really solid country artist is Alan Jackson. Then Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard. I'm not really gonna say Chris Christopherson because he could write a lot of good songs. Actually playing them is a whole nother thing. George Strait, Alan Jackson, Hank Williams Jr., Johnny Paycheck. There we go. David Allen Coe, Alabama, Charlie Daniels Band, tons of southern rock bands, Kentucky Headhunters, Blackfoot, Skinner Leonard, Ozark Mountain Daredevils, Molly Hatchet. I keep going. Love Papa Top. Alan Jackson had, like, I think at one point my dad had his greatest hits, and there was like 50 songs, so I could probably listen to all of them. Chasing That Neon Rainbow, Love's Got a Hold on You, Where I Come From, Remember When, Gone Country, Tonight I Climbed the Wall, She's Got the Rhythm. I mean, you could just, I fucking just keep naming off Alan Jackson's songs, like, he's a good one. Sturgill Simpson. Oh yeah, Sturgill. That's actually a new one. Sturgill Simpson and Coulter Wall are probably my two favorite newer ones. See, Sturgill, he has like Living the Dream, Turtles All the Way Down. He's got some good ones. Coulter Wall, his best is probably The Devil Wears a Suit and Tie or like, Sleeping on the Blacktop. He had a new album pretty recently. Or you can't forget Wheeler Walker Jr. You can't leave him out. No way. Drop 'em out, let me see them titties go. Take a long look at those tig old bitties. Are yours looking nice? Nipples looking real pretty. Come on, let me gander at your boobs. Drop 'em out, let me see them knockers go. Take a long look at those big ham hockers. Just squeeze them together while I play with my cocker. Come on, let me gander at your boobs. Drop 'em out, bounce 'em up. What icon. I'm gonna head west. I'm gonna get out of the stinky green doo-doo ocean. I hate it here. I hate the wilds. I want to go to where the grass is green and the casuals are plenty. The sea of plenty. Or shores of plenty, I think is what the game calls them. Drop down to 6 viewers. Fuck, I thought we had the realest of the real with 10. I start seeing it goes down even further. Alright, I feel you. I'll be quiet. We'll have gameplay. I got you. Go back to singing about boobs? I don't think I will. I learned my lesson. I learned it well. Let's see. I'm just looking for shipwrecks is all I'm doing. I'm not really... I might cut down like the... If I do any solo streams, I might just talk down on talking in general. I do more gameplay. If I get down with my friends, I'll do the mic bit. I'll stream just for the heck of it, but I think the commentary time might be over. It's gone the way of the dodo. Still out there. What's your thoughts, tits or ass? Well, normally like on dudes, like the ass is lacking, but there are a lot of guys that have really ample tits. Women, I don't care. You can't trust either. But I'd probably have to say tits, just because it's more of a common thing. You'd be less let down generally. Now, like when dudes have some cake, like it is tightly packed, calorie full cake. Like I could say like with the utmost assurance that Dima is just caked up. Like there is no give. I gotta hit that. No. I think the days of the commentary, the small time commentary dude, are gonna have to come to an end. I think I'm gonna upload like, today is just kind of like the start of it, like the clip with Frantic getting disintegrated, that's probably what the channel's gonna be. The live streams, I want to continue, but it seems like they're also dying down pretty hard. It's getting down to the last couple, boys. It's down to like just 5 people. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty people that said they'd be here for a long time, gonna watch anything. They have departed. It's getting down to the final few. I just gotta wait for like the last 4 of you to get out of here. But this is probably gonna... It's gonna be like most people's YouTube channels, I like to think. Where you just kind of like upload stupid stuff, just for the fun of it. Just to have it kind of archived. I'm not really gonna put any effort into videos to do commentary anymore. Let's see. When I finally just decide to drive off the side of the Skyway, my big rig, I'll make sure to post the video on the way down. I'm gonna be an absolute missile. I think that'd be a pretty cool way to go out, honestly. Like the G's you would experience. We keep on drifting. In Sea of Thieves, the waves always go southeast because rare's just rare. And so if you thought you'd have a nice easy voyage where you'd let go of the wheel, enjoy the sunset, the ambiance, you could get in Buckaroo. Because the waves are gonna fucking make you do somersaults, cartwheels. There's no way that's a shipwreck. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's what I thought. You ain't no shipwreck. Not even full barrels. Always bring a helmsman. You know what's poppin'? Not much. Just playing a boring video game. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if that dickhead's trying to intercept me or what. Like, he's really playing the long con. He's gonna be really pissed off that he wasted his time because I have nothing on board. I've got that and that from a shipwreck. I'm out here hunting fish. It's really my fault though. I've drifted way too far to the south. You never find shipwrecks out here anyway. You'll find them in the far northwest. There's all kinds of nastiness. Decrepit wrecks of ships. Naked old female sailors. I feel as if they're coming over here to fight me. Unless they're going to Sanctuary, but they should have already been at Sanctuary by now. You start, you far into the game. Pretty far into the game. I'm going from shipwreck to shipwreck for fun. Trying to find fish. That's one of the only things I have left to do in the game. And they're not gonna support the arena anymore, so I'm not gonna go hard and heavy with it in the arena. The arena at this point has so many bugs, has so many like micro societies of people that have their own like etiquette and things that it's just not worth going into. I guess they did stop on Sanctuary. I thought they just want to butter my beans, but not the case. Let me look at this real quick. In 2 more months I'll be maxed out with the Sea Dogs, and then if I max that out, I will be max rep with every single faction in the game. This game, any good or not, always looked pretty fun to me. It's really fun if you have friends to play it with. If you play it solo, the only way I could really justify it is if you really love the ocean. Like, it's too hot outside, and it's nighttime and this and that, so I can't go out surfing or whatnot. But I can always hop on Sea of Thieves and hear the ambiance of a sailor. I grew up around a lot of pirate stuff. My elementary school's mascot was a pirate. I lived by the ocean, all this other crap. I played Pirates of the Caribbean online when I was a kid. And so for me, just being on the sea, sailing is really fun. So I could do stuff like this. I can be solo. I normally don't stream it. I normally just play it and don't talk to anyone. So I could do it, but if you're gonna do it yourself, you have to like rope a couple friends into playing it with you, otherwise you might not enjoy it. Unless, like I said, you just really like hearing all the sounds of the sea. Rachel talked me into getting Overwatch installed again. It's pretty much the same as it's always been. I played it earlier on in the stream. I was playing Hunkrat and McCree, and I did pretty okay. It's really not changed. There's some new heroes, but I still play the same ones I always have. Yeehaw, Mad, and Hunkrat. I don't have the heart to play Roadhog anymore, as sexy as he is, because last time I played him was when he was really good. I tried playing him once recently, and just to see how far he's fallen from how good he used to be, made me sad. I played all the Pirates of the Caribbean Lego games as a kid. Yeah, if you really, like I said, if you really just can't get enough of piratey type stuff, you'll make your own fun. I like just being a scavenger when I'm by myself, because PvP as a solo person, it's doable. I could do it, but it's a lot of work. And it's really not worth it. Normally, most of the time, the people don't even have anything. They've got like a used comrag and like a crusty tissue to their name. And so you'll sit there and you ride up, you chase him for a couple thousand years because everyone in Sea of Thieves is a coward. You chase him for a couple millennia, you catch up to him, you gotta sink him, repair your own ship all by yourself and this and that. You finally get him, you sink him, you do the whole hot mic thing, you get off, and then you realize they had, like I said, a single doubloon. A single rusty doubloon. And this guy turns you off doing the solo PvP. You can also go like complete renegade hobo, like Unabomber type thing, and get a bunch of explosive kegs on a rowboat and just sail around looking for someone to detonate it on. Or you could tuck on an island and wait for people to show up and steal their stuff, or steal their ship, sink it. Put stuff on the rowboat and row away. Leave them in utter confusion. Want me to steer so you can stare longingly at the sea. It's alright. I don't mind it. The longer you're by yourself, the more you become resigned to being lonely and sad, and so that's a little bit easier. Smuggler's Bay. If you're really unlucky, sometimes you sail past here and somebody will just have just got sunk and the game will respawn them in there. And so they'll come at you with all that pent up gamer rage that from where they just got sunk. Matter of fact, no, that's a lantern, not a tree. I thought that was someone up in the crow's nest with a lantern. This happened to me. There was once I was fishing on the north side of the island for isle hoppers, and someone respawned inside the cove, and they were exploring the island getting resources, and they saw me. Oh, shipwreck. What'd I tell you? Just gotta go really far northwest. This game seems to be a lot of nothing. It's not a lot of nothing. There is a absolute ton of stuff to do, it's just what you want to do. Like for me, I'm doing the most boring thing imaginable. Like, let me show you. I'm not gonna try and sell you on it, but there's a battle pass like every game's got. There's like these little events that come around every couple weeks. This one's a PvP one. The different factions, you can kind of tell what you do. There's Tall Tales, which are like these Pixar level story quests that you can do. They don't really start getting good until like Art of the Trickster, Fave the Morning Stars, when they really start getting nice. Build Rats is for all like the bonus little things you can do. Reaper's Bones is the PvP covenant, think Dark Spirits and Dark Souls. Gold Hoarders is for treasure hunts with for treasure chests and shit. There's also like Mayan vaults you can raid. Merchant Alliance is like the trading company. You can go on really big trade route things for them, or salvage their wrecked ships. Order of Souls, you're like a skeleton bounty hunter. You can also sink ghost ships. Hunter's Call is the fishing and hunting covenant. Sea Dogs is the PvP arena. And Athena's Fortune is all that wrapped up into one company that's for in-game stuff. The game has an absolute ton of lore behind it. There's world events like that dickhead right there, Captain Flameheart. You can always tell them. There's a storm, there's random events that go off, like Megalodons can attack you, Krakens can attack you, players can come after you. You have more, like, simple things like the shipwrecks. You have really big raid events like Fort of Fortune and Fort of the Damned that people can trigger and everyone fights over. You can run around being a hobo with explosive barrels. There's a ton of different enemy archetypes with the skeletons. The skeletons are basically the only thing, but there's a lot of different types. Skeleton overlords, regular skeletons, ghost skeletons, metal skeletons. The players are probably the most challenging thing. There's 4 different biomes. There's let me go to the map actually. Where I am right now is the nice area. This is the Sea of Plenty. You have these outposts. Right there's a PvP player who just started. But you have outposts. You get down here, this is the Ancient Isles. Up here is where we just were, which is the wilds. You can see someone else doing the PvP covenant. Here's the molten magma area with the Devil's Roar. That's a Reaper chest. It's like a special chest that spawns on a shipwreck. Each of these islands is completely different and has their own like little nuanced things and quests and secrets and Easter eggs. The game has an absolute fucking ton of Easter eggs that you can do, special level events. It's all purely cosmetic though. The game, there's no reward for doing anything as far as getting an edge on anyone else other than getting experience. I should put my things away. I played Doomfist. Doomfist is solid. My bad, some of these story quests seem pretty entertaining. This game, PS4, PC. It's PC and Xbox. So if you're a PS4 player, you're bad luck, I guess. The story quests are like Pixar level. The game's really pretty. And there's a pretty big community. It's really mixed. Everyone's at least a little bit toxic, though. I've yet to meet anyone that's like a complete wholesome person. If they're given the chance to be toxic, they will be toxic. It does not matter who it is. But it's a pirate game. The biggest threat is, like I said, other pirates coming and getting your stuff. The PvE is pretty easy. Oh yeah, and there's also like skeleton forts, skelly fleets. I gotta get up here. The Ashen Winds. Ooh. Oh, I need one of those. It's just the fact that I'm so in-game. Like, I don't know if you've ever played a game so much to where you've done literally everything, so you're doing the most menial things just for the giggle credit of having it done. That's what I do. I've done almost everything you can in the game, minus the really, and I mean really grindy things. And then these little things like getting all the different types of fish. Like those, I don't need those. I've maxed out all those covenants, I don't need the chest. The only thing I want, there's a Kraken piece. The only thing I want are the fish types that I need. These are cursed cannibals. They do some funky shit to other people's ships if you hit them with it. I'm not gonna try and say on the game because the game is extremely tough to get into for brand new people. But if you really like the piratey aesthetic, it can be fun. It's especially fun with friends. But, you know, like I said, that it's really a lot like a make your own adventure type thing. Like, you want to go out and hunt treasure like the old school pirate shows you saw in PBS? You can do that. You want to hunt the undead as a bounty hunter and discover the secrets of the sea? You can do that. I really can't think of anything you couldn't do in a pirate RP type thing, I guess. I don't know. How was Doomfist or how though? Remember having a shotgun fist? Doomfist is a 1-2 kind of character. You uppercut, then you punch him again, or you shoot them uppercut, hit him again. He's one of those types of characters that just has that one specific combo you throw over and over. He's good though. I'm stuck playing Dark Souls for the 3rd time, so I might pick this up. I like it. But I tend to like boring video games, I guess. Yarhar, fiddle-dee-dee. Need friends for it to be fun. That sucks. Well, it's just like I said, it depends on you. Like if there's another one in here. Like right there. This is a fish. Like most people that play this game are gonna see that and not care. It's food. They're gonna go like this, they're gonna see the fish, they're gonna eat it. But you got me, who's out here looking for fish, specific, like I'm a fisherman. I'm a scavenger at the moment. I've been everything. I've been like the terror, like the pirate overlord of servers that runs around killing everyone, makes everyone's day terrible. I've done the hardcore PvE grinding. I've done all the story stuff. I've even sailed around the Sea of Thieves on a rowboat just looking to see how many people I could kill with nothing but what was on my person and my rowboat. I've heisted shit from big time streamers. I've had my painting put in the PvP arena and on Sharkbait Cove, really far to the south. Yeah. I can rape and pillage coastal towns. You can go up to the outposts when you see like players on them and just go absolutely destroy them. So you can kind of rape and pillage coastal towns, I guess. Just gotta bend your imagination a little bit. So, got that going. There, this way. This is Sailor's Bounty. This is a really nice island to fish on. It's really far to the north and no one will see you doing it. So you can just sit up here and fish, get naked, you know, just whatever you want to do. No one's up here to judge you. Wonder if they're coming my way. It's not a Reaper no matter what. I normally don't come after people if I see them sailing out here. Like, me on this by myself is completely different to when I'm playing with my friends. When I play with my friends, I'm a marauder. I'm a really prickly privateer. I rant and rove, run around screaming at people, killing everyone. When by myself, I just do this. The hobo of the sea. Now you've retired from your glory days to become a humble fisherman. That's basically it, yeah. But once the boys get on, and the crew rises from the depths, we set sail again, and terrorize the sea again. If you're still around whenever I get done with what I'm doing right now, I'll show you some stuff that we did the other day. As far as cosmetics go, you have like these types of things, which are like costumes. I really like, I've been feeling this one here recently. But you can have all, you could be like Jack Sparrow, you can be a revenant, be like a half shark person. But there's also more customization as far as just like, let me take the costume off. So you have all of these different things you can mix and match. Yeah. Same goes for the vanity, you can change up your beard, hair color, eye patches, hooks, peg legs, all that piratey crap. Your ship's customizable, but only cosmetically. You can't change anything like cannon numbers or anything like that. Everything's better with the boys. Yeah. It's just that this game, like, because my buddies aren't as big into the pirate thing as me, like, Frantic kind of is, and Yeet likes it, but they're not as much into it as me, so, you know, they don't like to play this all the time like I do. Oh yeah, and there's also, like, a ton of emotes. Maybe you can collect the Kraken, I'm sure you can fit it somewhere. The Kraken is an in-game, oh, we just got Skelly shipped. The Kraken isn't like an in-game world event. Yep, that's on me. He's a little bit too low for me to hit him with cannons directly. I know what we'll do, we'll hit him with this. What? Nearly hit me. Bitch. See if I can get him on the run. Ah, that was close. The Skellies always have a sniper on them. And they're also really fast. I think Rare has said that that's because of mystical powers. I'm not so sure. I think it's just they forgot to balance out the speed, now it's just a feature. These waves are rough. Oh wait, that's right, I had a hole. Good. Oh, that hit me dead on. What a fucking ace shot from that skeleton. This is a good idea. Well, it's not a good idea. This is a good time to show you what happens though when you die. So the skeleton killed me, so I can get a green flame. There's a respawn timer. You have to kind of sit here and wait for a split second. We sound the Fairy of the Damned. And you gotta wait for a couple seconds, then you get to go back to your ship. The waves are being rough to me right now, but I'll be able to get out of this. Skelly ships aren't very hard to kill. I maintain that cannonballs killing in one shot like that's kind of BM. Especially when the NPCs have aim like no one else. That's a cursed cannonball. That's what that does. He's just hitting me with them over and over now. You just kinda gotta sit here and take it until you can get your cannons back. Get the water. I think that Skelly ship's not very long for this world. Fire just went out. And they're done. There goes the mainsail. There's a world event for you. Well, not a world event, that's I actually don't remember what they call those. Now that I think about it. I think they're called like emergent threats or something. And they could be anything. They could be a Megalodon, they could be a Kraken, they could be skeleton ships. Like that one. Shoot. Let's see, I see skeleton ship. That's your battle pass thing popping up. I know those barrels. And is that the Skelly? I guess that's a Skelly ship loot. They tumbled a little bit when they sank. I'll see you, Luffy. Have a good one. It was nice to have somebody to talk to for a minute. I gotta be careful here because the fucking skeleton ship decided it was gonna go down right in the midst of some barrels. There's another chest for Max to get really quick. Oh. Dick and ass. The joys of sailing solo. The waves are just being outrageous right now, though. Like, for how slow we're going, the waves are just beating the crap out of my ship. I don't even think we're close to the storm. The storm's all the way over there. Good old Rare with the one button for everything strat. Good old Skid with the forget to raise the sail all the way strat. I can't decide what I hate more, myself or this video game. There's an ugly sunset. Alright. Back to the silence. Where are you, little bastard? Oh. Isn't even really worth it. Is it really worth it? I might give one more shot after this. If I don't hit it, that's it. Alright, let's get left. Not worth it. Not worth it. What's your favorite track from this game? Probably Maiden Voyage. Either Maiden Voyage or Summon the Megalodon. Someone with a name I would expect from like 2009 is in the legendary Florp. Let's see. Bust out the old banjo. Maiden Voyage is this one. I guess you can hear it. And played on the signature Sea of Thieves instrument, actually. $1812 bumps. 1812 does, but it's not from this game. 1812 is its own thing. Matter of fact, 1812 wouldn't even be around in this time. This game is set during the golden age of piracy, which was well before 1812. So this game is about 100 years, maybe not quite 100 years, away from when 1812 would have been dropped. Here's some of the Megalodon. Yeah, 1812 I like best on the banjo. I guess it was like Tchaikovsky or something that did this. He actually didn't like it. You know, go figure, a composer didn't like his music, but the guy that did 1812 didn't like it. Okay. Yeah, 1812. The real life version is played with cannons. I think if you look it up, you can actually find someone who did the 1812 overture in Sea of Thieves, and with cannons for like the you know, with like a full four cannon salute every time or whatever. It's pretty cool. I want to learn how to play a few songs on the guitar. I think everybody does, at least a little bit. I think everybody'd like to be able to pick up a guitar and just bust out a tune whenever they wanted. I'm actually learning how to play 1812 on harmonica. I can't play it because I got people here, but I can play the beginning of it. That's about all I could do so far. Throw this crap in here, get the 2 fish that are worthwhile. Right. And the actual, if any of you would decide to get into this game, which I doubt, the fastest way to level up the fishing covenant is to give them gems. It's not even to sell them fish. You can also just clip through your ship because Rare makes good games. Ooh. But yeah, that's the fastest way to level the fishing covenant, is to, that's the fastest way to level the fishing covenants, to give them gems. It's not even turn fish. The only attention Rare has given to the fishing covenant was to add they had like a little event where you can get some more rods last season, but it's not enough. The fishing covenant needs a lot more. So grand total max is going to get 3 of these. Go ahead and shoot Max an invite so he can get these barnacle chests that he needs. Maybe. At least some simple ones. I saw that you said Americans. No, that Tchaikovsky, believe it or not, like if you couldn't tell from the name, even if I'm not pronouncing it right, which I'm probably not, was Russian. It's really funny how he could, you know, composers can write something so pretty like that, and then fucking hate it. Like everyone else in the human race collectively is like, oh, that's beautiful. Everyone like stops to listen to it no matter what's being played on. But he's like, ah, oh, it's ugly music. They're all wrong. Okay. There's some simple ones. Russians. You know the Russians would have their classical music with some cannons involved. I don't know what all of your favorite classical pieces are, but I really like Hall of the Mountain King, Ode to Joy, the Nutcracker Suite, Carmen, what's the other, William Tell Overture. There's one that's like Barbara of Seville or something. I don't know how you say it. That was good. Of course, 1812. The fog is as thick as the gamer girls that try to fucking get me to follow them on TikTok. I recently started using TikTok some because I saw my buddy Gort has been using it. And he's like, it's really not that bad, and as long as you don't like actively watch cringe, you won't find it as much. I was like, okay. I was like, I'll give it a whirl. So I have been. And I was looking at a bunch of just like dumb memes, and this one thing of like a gym rat type chick, like muscle babe type thing popped up. And I was like, and she was lifting something. I saw that she had like her little statistics on the side. She's like 4'11". I was like, God damn. I was like, that was impressive. She racked that shit. 4'11". I was like, good shit, you know. And I moved on. I didn't follow her or anything like that, you know. Just watched it, was impressed with the weightlifting I saw going on, so good for her. Moved on. Nothing but like wannabe thirst trap gamer girl type stuff. It's ruined TikTok. I just wonder how the algorithms work, where it's like, oh, this chick has a fitness channel, account, I don't know what they call them. This is like a fitness thing. This guy watched that fitness thing. He watched one video. Let's recommend him all the thoughts that are on this app. All of them. Heard the name and realized that. Come on. There we go. Nothing but boards. Max, you better hurry up and get in here if you want these barnacle chests. I sent you an invite. Anyone on the outpost? Nope. Think we're good. Skid, have you ever been stung by a scorpion? Nope. I've done a whole lot of things in my time, but I have not ever fucking had that occur. I like snakes. I don't like arachnids, insects, anything of that archetype. It's gonna start taking stuff. With nothing more than for the CCP known in the bodybuilding midgets. I think everyone knows that, Michael. That's your whole personality. Like, I think the first thing you said to me was, Skid, I'm into bodybuilding midgets. I was like, oh shit. First words out of his mouth. Was doing banshee bounties. Yeah, you gotta get your light up. What for? I don't know. I guess hitting pinnacle's a good goal to have. Snakes are indeed cute. I was thinking that I'm probably gonna get my next tattoo is gonna be a snake on my right arm. I'm gonna get the same one that my dad has. Because my dad has like a cobra with a red belly on his forearm. So I'm probably gonna get the same snake but further up. Maybe wrapping around the arm or something, I don't know. So I'm we're like on 1310. I've got pretty high up in the light level department, but I don't know if I'll ever hit pinnacle or anything like that this season, just because the only reason I was really leveling to begin with was to get to raid level so we can go do it. But the other day we tried to do the raid and Frantic dipped on us, and so... Well, he didn't really dip, he fell asleep. He decided to take a nap 30 minutes until the raid... Until we were supposed to start raiding, we were all ready to convene. Like, everyone's there, everyone's ready. 30 minutes to go, Frank's like, I could probably sneak in like a 20-minute long nap, dude. Laid down and slept for a couple hours. So... No raid. I'm just gonna set the storage crate over here. I'm not gonna be cynical tonight, I'm gonna be friendly. But right there. Really picturesque, make it look like it was spawned in that way. Okay. Well, I think that's everything. Max has got his chests. Now we light the ship's funeral pyre. This little ship did not do a whole lot of combat in any regard. Play 1812 again, gets a bob. Vote the scuttle. I always just vote the scuttle.
There's the new mic sound, by the way.
Gay.
Always.
That made more like a 13 too. This little ship was intrepid though. It went all over the map. I think it deserves 1812. Max is getting body slammed by the ship. Max has
Ship
been...
ate me.
This deserves celebration. The ship took one last victim with it.
I am in oblivion. I see a ship.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I hope all of you have enjoyed it. I know it's a really big variety stream. I don't know what I'll stream next. I don't know if I'll stream again. I don't know what the next video is gonna be. I don't know if I'll make another video. I might just change the whole channel over to be fucking anime.
Thank you for the Barnacle Boys.
I might end up just making the whole channel like a anime fan project. I'll sell it to some guy that's really into Naruto. Give him a platform to speak. I know what I'll do. I'll change my profile picture to Nagatoro and lose all of my followers in 2 hours. That's the best way to do it. But yeah. That's it for this stream. Hope all of you liked it. I'm gonna cut my nuts off. See ya. Oh, shit. Excuse me, Blizzard.